What? Yes. Come on, Steam. Mostly playable with my controller. What do you mean by that, Steam? Come on. Here we go! Guess what time it is, guys? It's time to play another one of my favorite RPGs. Final Fantasy VI. I played Final Fantasy IX earlier this year, but I've never done 6 on this channel. I have only played all the way through this game once, but like I have read a bunch about it, and like really, this game doesn't need an introduction. It originally came out in, I want to say, 1996 for the Super Nintendo. That's probably the wrong year, but I don't actually know for sure, because I never had an SNES. I played this for the first time in an emulator when I was in college. I think. The ancient War of the Magi. When its flames at last receded, only the charred husk of a world remained. Even the power of magic was lost. Game? Well, I guess the font mod I installed isn't quite perfect. Yet there now stands one who would reawaken the magic of ages past and use its dread power as a means by which to conquer all the world. Can anyone truly be foolish enough to repeat that mistake? So yeah, it's been 1,000 years since the War of the Magi, and, you know, life has slowly returned. That's the gist of the text that we missed. There's a city. Hard to believe an Esper's been found frozen there 1,000 years after the War of the Magi. Probably just another wild goose chase. I don't know. They wouldn't have let us use her unless they were confident the intel was good. Yes, our witch. I hear she fried 50 of our Magitech armored soldiers in 3 minutes. That makes her skin crawl, don't it? Relax, with that thing on her head, she's just a mindless puppet. Girl won't even breathe unless we tell her to. We'll approach from the east. Move out. So, yeah, this translation is based on the, I want to say 2006-ish translation done by Tom Slattery for the Game Boy Advance version of the game. Just complete overhaul of the script. He had much more time to work with the game than Ted Woolsey did back in the 90s. and the product is all the better for it, I say. If you want to know a bunch about about both translations, I recommend looking at Clyde Mandelin's series on his website legendsoflocalization.com. Might be dropping some trivia that I'm aware of that is actually fresh in my mind. Not a scholar of the Japanese language or anything, but, you know, I like reading stuff that I'm curious about. So yeah, I'm playing the Pixel Remaster of Final Fantasy VI. You can get it on Steam. So far, it looks just really nice. Yeah, of course I got a got an ugly window title bar at the top of my screen. I'd like to resolve that once I can get into the menu. Or once I am not afraid that I will skip a cutscene. Look at the background pixel art. That's gorgeous. Okay, we're just here on the title screen. Options. Configuration. Display. Yeah. Okay. Extras. Got a music player and a gallery and a bestiary. The license. Always fun. But why does this game need a privacy policy? Is there online stuff? Well, whatever. That just opened up the Firefox window. I don't care. So yeah, I am using a mod that replaces the modern font with the font from Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, also for the Game Boy or Super NES. And let me say, the game just looks a lot prettier. Ancient War of the Magi. When its flames at last receded, we already knew this. We already saw this animation, and now we're seeing it again. Oh well. In the 1,000 years that followed... Yeah, let me see if I can pull that up. In the 1,000 years that followed, iron, gunpowder, and steam engines took the place of magic, and life slowly returned to the barren land. That's the line of text that we missed. So yeah, Biggs and Wedge here, Star Wars reference. Some of Luke's friends from A New Hope, I think. I don't know. Would you believe I haven't seen A New Hope in like 15 years? I'm not really much of a movie guy. Less user unless they were confident the intel was good. Yes, our witch. I heard she fried 50 of our Magitech armored soldiers in 3 minutes. Kind of makes her skin crawl, don't it? Relax, with that thing on her head, she's a mindless puppet. The girl won't even breathe unless we tell her to. We'll approach from the east. Move out. So, I'm pretty sure in the SNES version of this game we got some, like, opening credits while this animation was playing. I could have sworn that was a thing. I don't know, maybe I was wrong. It's not like I've booted up the SNES version of this game in over 10 years. And since this is only my second playthrough, well, I know some things about, like, the Final Fantasy VI meta, but, well, we're just gonna go, you know? My channel, my rules. But man, just look at those mountains. Mode 7 doesn't let you do that. Like, have a background and then walk on an image like that. Not unless you make the whole thing out of sprites or something. But, like, I don't think you'd be able to get away with that either. You'd have to engage in some real technical trickery to get away with that. I don't remember how the SNES did it. Anyway, here we are. The girl takes point. And don't waste time on the riffraff. Remember what we're here for. Let's move. Narsha. Yeah, okay. Alright, so I press X to open a map of the region. Okay. I want to config... There's... I don't see an option for VSync, and... Scan lines. Alright, we're just gonna pretend this is fine, I guess. Yeah, this seems alright. So yeah, we have a Magitech Elite here, with no name, and 2 soldiers. The perspective of the helmets kind of seems a little off. Also, are these guys identical twins or something? Anyway. Alright, so yeah, right trigger for controls. Actually, oop, there is something I want to configure. Gamepad settings. Yeah, that feels better to me. Oops. There we go. Yeah, that's better. The Empire's got no business here! Silver Lobo! Alright, well, let's just Thunder Beam it. Which you can, or that can happen. Earned some XP. Yeah, we got some real bad screen tear here. I gotta turn on VSync when I get a chance. Imperial Magitech armor? Not even Narsha's safe anymore. Guards. Probably was pretty good against living creatures. usually. Alright, Biggs and Wedge leveled up. A little bit of HP. Yeah, until a certain thing happens... Stop them! For Narsh! Until a certain thing happens, I am going to try to avoid gaining levels. Now, granted, I'm gonna need some levels in order to just, you know, survive the early game. But... So, yeah, our witch has either has a much better Magitech mech, or she's just channeling some of her own magic into the thing somehow. Level up! Alright, Biggs and Wedge leveled up again. We got him trapped now! Surrounded! So yeah, I'm not actually sure what surrounded conditions do. Like, they probably increase the damage I take, but... Also, the front and back row are probably meaningless when I'm surrounded. That's what my gut tells me. We'll probably have a chance to learn the details later. Defend the mines! Mega load off! They look like android things on their sprites. And disappoint. Anyway, Bioblast. Also, Wedge needs healing. Right. Just because it's the early game doesn't mean it's free. Biggs and Wedge leveled up again. Yeah, you. Heal him. Abilities. That's what I want. Multi-target cure. And what the heck, one more. 5 MP. According to our source, some miners unearthed the frozen Esper in a new shaft they were digging. This must be it. Narsh Mines, first floor. Here we are. Strange light fills the air. Do you want to learn about save points? I already know enough about save points. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Just want to go into the display settings. Really? We're just gonna deal with... Just gonna have to deal with screen tear, I guess. Oh well. What is there to load, game? Okay, here we go. Were-rats! Back attack! Oh, right! We have healing force, don't we? Bandit! I'll handle this. Stand back. We're not handing over the Esper! Emir, get him! Hold it! This thing's... They must have trained it to guard the mines. What are you talking about? You know what this is? Ever heard of a lightning whelk? It's a monster that absorbs lightning. It stores the energy in its shell. Right. So whatever you do, don't attack the shell. Got it. Oops. Oh, I turned on auto battle. That's what happened. I'd probably get something interesting for killing a shell. Ooh! Mega Volt! Ow. Alright, everybody take a break to heal. No. Magitech Missile! Slime. Oop, killed it. Okay. Cool. A high potion and an ether. I'd probably get an elixir or something for killing a shell. That's what I want to guess. So this is a Frozen Esper. In the beta of Final Fantasy VI, this was supposed to be a different Esper. Their locations got swapped for some reason or another, possibly for game balance reasons, I don't know. But more on that later. This thing's giving me the creeps. Something's not right. A frozen creature begins emitting an eerie light. Where's that light coming from? What? What was that? Wedge? Wedge, where are you? Hey, what's going on? She's awake! Where am I? My, and I only just removed the crown. My head hurts. Easy there. This is a slave crown. The others were using it to control you. It was robbing you of your thoughts, making it so you do whatever they told you. Remember a thing. Don't worry, it'll all come back to you, in time that is. mysterious young woman, born with the gift of magic and enslaved by the Gestalian Empire. In Japan, her name is not Tara, it's Tina. Tina Branford. Some characters and symbols may not display properly. Yeah, because fonts. I'm going to be a massive weeb! My name is Tina. Impressive! I've never heard of anyone recovering so fast. You must be made of tougher stuff than most. Open up! We're here for the Magitech armor pilot! Open this door right now! Hand over that girl! She's an agent of the Empire! Empire? Magitech armor? There's no time to explain. You need to get out of here. These fools aren't going to listen to reason. This way, quickly. Encountered the frozen Esper and awakened elsewhere. Make your way out of town through the mines. I'll try to buy you some time. So Tina only has Cure and Fire. She is a Magitech Elite. Still. These are her stats. She's got higher magic than strength. Her attack is alright. The evasion stat actually does something in this game. Or in this version of the game. As for her equipment, well, she's got a mithril knife and a buckler. And no relics. In Japan, they're just called accessories. Shields are a pretty good source of evasion, it seems like. And armor affects your defenses, of course. Up there! Back attack, spritzers. Not much to do but attack. We probably want to conserve Tina's MP for healing. Cling. Oh, we're slowed. We'll, our turn will come a lot slower now. That didn't heal us. We would have to use a tent to recover on the save point. But for now, we just need to go. And we'll be ignoring all the items for reasons that will become clear later. Oh good, we dodged it. Or blocked it, I guess, is the actual thing that happened. Alright, Tina leveled up to 5. You might note that my stats actually did not go up at all, just my HP and MP. Characters do not gain stats when they level up in Final Fantasy VI, other than HP and MP. So how do we get stronger? Well, we'll find out later. There's something here. I can see it. But it doesn't respond when interacted with, so hold L and R together to run away. There's no Brave Lance or Chicken Knife in this game, so we can run away all we want. There she is! Whoop. And you guys lost her. How do you let that happen? Yeah, that was quite a drop, Tina. Well, you take a break, I guess. My sweet little magic user! With this slave crown, you'll be all mine! Sounds like a real great guy. Good! Good! Burn them all to a crisp! Soldiers of the Empire, we stand at the dawn of a new age! The lost power of magic has returned to us! We have been chosen! The time has come for us to claim our rightful dominion over the world! Nothing shall stand in our way! Ah! Long live Emperor Gestal! Took you long enough. Busy with all the robbing and plundering, I presume? In Japan, this guy asks if the thief has washed his hands of all that. A treasure hunter and trail-worn traveler searching the world over for relics of the past. Lock! I prefer the term treasure hunting. Ha! Semantic nonsense. There's a huge difference. Anyway, is there something you need me to do? There is indeed. I met the girl. A girl? You don't mean... The city guard is pursuing her as we speak. The city has the strength to stand up to the Empire, but it won't use it. The people are just too stubbornly independent to join an underground resistance group like the Returners. I tried to explain that the Empire was controlling the girl, but they wouldn't even listen. Alright, so you want me to get her out of Narsh? That would be a day idea. Make your way to Figaro for the time being. There she is! Wonderful. There's a whole bunch of them. Kupo! Moogles. Are you saying you want to help? Kupo! Use us to protect Tina from the guards! Would you like an explanation? You'll fight using 3 different parties. Press the L button to switch between them. Defeat the leader of the guards before his troops reach Tina, but battle's lost. Whoops. It's Mog! Dude's got some stats. We're gonna yoink his equipment. He's the only one we can unequip. Malulu, Mogan, Mogwell. Their names are different in this version of the game. One of them, Kutan, was kind of notorious for reasons we'll also get into later. It's hardly fair, though, to assume that the same glitches apply in this game. Alright, can you equip this? You gonna equip the... Oops. You gonna equip the shield? That'll come in handy. Alright, so we're just gonna send Locke's party right ahead and just do the thing. Locke is a thief! He can steal. It's pretty cool. Unlike Final Fantasy IX, it's not super imperative that we steal everything, so I'm just gonna, you know, try. The Moogles can take care of themselves for a little bit. Or, maybe not. Ouch. It's a good thing I stole a potion just now. Alright, Mog, you are the highest level Moogle here, so, he has a command called Dance. Oh wow! These guys have some serious weapons. This is actually bad. I might have to let, yeah, I might have to let Mog's party take the kill here. Oh, Mog can dance now. Man, these things are bad news. What double encounter? Twilight Requiem. Oh dear. Yeah, we just lost a Moogle. Cave in! So yeah, you command Mog to dance, and he just attacks randomly. But the attacks he does are based on the dance he's performing. Of course, if the dance doesn't match the terrain, there's a pretty big chance that it'll trip, which is just not something you want. I don't have any Phoenix downs because I skipped all of the chests. Man, these things are nasty. Yeah, I'm about to lose Mog. I mean, he's got really high defense, which is good, but, this isn't great. This thing uses Snowstorm again, we're just screwed. Also, this is going to be some real bad action economy for actually trying to take out the, boss. So, well, let's tag Locke back in. Alright, I think... Well, we're just gonna have to see. I need to get Mog out of the way. Alright, you. Okay, Locke, you're gonna be on stealing duty for a little while. Okay, hang on. What happened to Locke? Oh, is he stopped? Yeah, I think he stopped. Okay, he's back. Ooh, I got a mithril knife. Okay, this could turn out real bad. Come on, Locke. Dang. Okay, well, that's a slight boost to attack, but yeah, we're gonna have to, call in this Moogle party. Pretty good all around, and most importantly, they're fresh. So, sorry, Locke. Cosmog! These guys all have some pretty good weapons. Like, don't ever tell you Moogles can't fight, because they can fight. Ouch! Okay, victory! We got a high potion. That was way too close. Thanks, Moogles. We're in your debt. This switch on it. You back with us now? You saved me? Save your thanks for the Mughals. I can't remember a thing. It's like my mind's trapped in a fog. You lost your memory? The man said it would come back eventually. So you got amnesia. Don't worry, I won't leave your side until your memory returns. I'm not gonna up and abandon someone just because they lost their memory. I'll keep you safe, I promise. Aren't you a sweetheart, Locke? This is a school for the beginning adventure. Despite all our recent advances in technology, the outside world remains full of monsters we know little about. Here we provide advice to travelers brave enough to face its many dangers. Okay, good, I got healed. Well, Tina is still a thing. Locke is an adventurer. Hey Tina, can you equip... No. This is water from a recovery spring. It'll restore your HP and MP. Such springs are located throughout the world, so always be on the lookout. Field Science. This is a save point. It's save points you can use tents and sleeping bags and also save the game. You can also use the save and quick save functions anywhere on the world map. The button you press to talk to me is the confirm button. Press the cancel button to go back. To bring up the menu, just press the menu button. Use a directional pad or analog stick to move your character. When selecting armor or weapons in a shop, symbols will appear next to characters that can equip them. An up triangle symbol indicates an increase in attack or defense power. A down triangle symbol indicates a decrease in attack or defense. Equals indicates no change. E shows that the character already has that item equipped. The symbol beneath the character means that person is currently in your party. Let me teach you how to ride a chocobo. Press the confirm button or up on the directional pad to move forward. Change course by pressing left or right on the directional pad. Press the L button to change the view. You can also control it at the same time, the same as when walking. You can dismount by tapping the cancel button, but be careful, the bird will return to its pen as soon as you get off. All, you know, real basic stuff in case this is your first RPG ever. Valuables are sometimes hidden in pots such as this one. Ether. Have you heard about relics? Relics can grant you a variety of abilities. For example, sprint shoes double your walking speed. A gauntlet lets you hold a weapon with both hands to increase damage. The Knight's Code makes you shield others in combat. Dragoon boots allow you to perform jump attacks. A person can equip up to 2 relics at the same time. Potions may taste funny, but they also heal injury. If you're hurt, drink one to restore some HP. Staying in an inn will completely heal your entire party. Be careful, sometimes monsters lurk inside of treasure chests. Monster in a box! At least it's not a mimic. Oh, actually, I should have told Locke to steal. Oh well. This is a school for the beginning adventurer. If you set a battle mode to wait in the config menu, you can take all the time you want to select spells or items in battle without having to worry about being attacked. Battle Tactics. Status effects are represented by different colors. Blue, Reflect. Spells are reflected back at enemies. Yellow, Protect. Defense is increased. Green, Shell. Magic defense is increased. Red, Haste. Speed is increased. White, Slow. Speed is decreased. Pink, Stop. Time is frozen. The white numbers that appear during battle indicate damage. Green numbers are for recovered health. Damage received by characters in the back row is halved, but so is their attack power. To change rows, select Formation in the menu and press Confirm twice on the target character. Oh, and if you select another character from that menu, you can swap the order of the two characters. Tina should probably go in the back row for a while. Her magic can hit at full power from the back, so it's fine. Damage is more severe when enemies have you surrounded, especially if you've got your back to the attacker. Okay. The Defend command has the damage received. It stays in effect until another command is entered. When selecting the target for a spell, press the L or R button to target all allies or enemies. When the gauge next to a character's name is full, you can use a command action. Select the Skip option to skip that character's turn and move on to the next in line. You can flee from most battles by holding down the L and R buttons at the same time. Now, skipping doesn't waste the character's turn, I'm pretty sure. It just moves on to the next person. If there is another person. Actually, I don't know. Yeah, I guess it just waits until the next person would get a turn. Obtain Sleeping Bag. That's really nice to find. You might find this room more useful after you've gained some experience out in the world. A lot of the things you'll hear in here might not make much sense until you gotten your feet wet. Advanced Battle Tactics. So I'll teach you about status effects. Invisibility. Physical attacks will miss you, but spells will always strike true. You'll revert to normal if hit by magic. Imp, or Kappa, prevents you from using special skills and magic. Zombie. Zombies attack friend and foe alike. Only holy water can cure this status. If your skin is ashen, your HP is 0, and you're still moving, there's a good chance you're a zombie. Sleep and Confusion. These status ailments are removed when the character is attacked. Undead creatures such as ghosts are damaged by curative spells and items. The Image status creates illusionary images of a character, making it difficult for enemies to hit them. Fire, Ice, and Lightning are the three principal elements. They are represented by the spells Fire, Blizzard, and Thunder, respectively. The Reflect spell remains active for only a short time and will not reflect certain lore magic. Well, let me explain a few of the specialized battle commands. Runic absorbs magic and turns it into MP. Runic remains active until a spell is absorbed or another battle command is given. Trance boosts attack and magic. The duration increases as more battles are fought. Dance and Rage. Once selected, these commands are used continuously until the end of battle. Re-Raise automatically revives a character if they get KO'd. Regen gradually restores a character's HP. Bushido techniques can be unleashed only after the required power for the skill in question is built up. You can select actions for other characters while power builds up. Unlike in the SNES, it makes a certain samurai a little more viable. Desperate times can bring out strength you never knew you had. Critically wounded characters may occasionally perform powerful hidden techniques when you select attack. Something to know about the Reflect spell. Reflect doesn't block spells that have already been reflected once. You can use this to your advantage. Cast Reflect on an ally, then cast the spells on that same person to bounce them back at an enemy. Get it? Potion! Okay, Fox is back. Which means I probably ought to save and we'll continue this later. Thursday night, maybe. But yeah, thank you for watching. Next time, we're going to go to Figaro. See you guys then. And tune into Fox's channel, because we're going to be playing EDF 5 pretty soon. Good times there. Bye-bye, everybody.